Alright guys, welcome back. This is game 2 between Stroke and BTP. BTP meaning bring the pain, Stroke meaning stroke, I guess. I don't know if there's any logic behind that. I'm just going to turn down my sound here a little bit. My in-game sound is a little bit loud. I find it hard to concentrate. Sorry about that. So, game 1, if you haven't watched it, go back and check it out. Very interesting map anyway, and it looks like the blue players, it's kind of funny to watch because the blue players all kind of stick together. And so it's kind of, I don't know why I find that funny, but they're just kind of all sticking together, and it's kind of cute, I guess. Nice grenade spam there, able to take some damage on the cleaner. Talked about in my, they're able to return the flag there and able to get an early cap, so good job on the red team. I talked about it a little bit in my last game. I want to reiterate it now. You know, controlling the armors, either your armor or the enemy armor, is very important in this map, and I think it's probably one of the most important things to do in this map. Not sure what that red player was doing. Not trying to grapple there or anything, just kind of walking around with the flag. So looks like Stan has the flag at this point in the blue base. They're watching for him. Nice rocket there. Looks like he has auto dock, has red armor. Somebody trying to chain him. I've talked in the past about chaining and against somebody with dock, although they were able to put a lot of damage into him, take out a lot of his armor. He's got to be very careful here. Nice job rocketing there, and then his teammate was able to rail. Should grab maybe the armor shards. He's running into the base. He does not have red armor at this point. He's just got to be careful. Without the armor, you can succumb to chain really quickly. Should maybe go out to the middle and just grab an armor shard. Decides not to do that and was taken down by the amp. Looks like Hop still keeps the amp. Native rail there, kind of low at this point. Maybe should grab that health pack. Decides not to do that. Almost gets hit in the head with a grenade. His teammate's able to return the flag though, and they're able to get that cap. So, and the red armor's there. So he's sitting fairly well now. You know, if you grab one more health pack, he'll be in really good shape. Grab another armor, and he'll be in perfect shape. Looks like he's probably staying on defense at this point. Has a shotgun out, very powerful with a combination of amp. Not as powerful when you're going up against a disruptor shield, but they were still able to take him down. So I'm not sure if they've sent out one. Looks like all 3 blue players are actually on defense right now. So. I'm not sure if that's going to be part of the strategy. Looks like Hops is kind of going out to the middle now. Possibly is attacking at this point. Doing some spamming here. Attacking the enemy base. Is able to take down the auto dock. Eating some chain here, but was able to super shotgun that guy. And like I said, the red armor is so key in this map. So he's just trying to defend himself from people attacking by rocket launcher and waiting for that armor to spawn. That is a good decision here at this point. When it does spawn, you can see that he's fairly well stacked up. And now I don't know what they're doing. Maybe just waiting for the enemy flag carrier here. He doesn't really need to wait on armor at this point. Looks like cleaner is very low. One rocket does take him down, so Hops has amp still. He's still got lots of armor. Taking some damage here, but he is able to grab the flag, grab that health pack. So now he's almost got 100 armor and full health. So if he grabs another armor, he's going to be basically stacked up on armor. And it looks like he's waiting to do that. Only has 1 rocket, so he'll have to pay attention to that when he's going through middle. Does grab that other armor. Looks like he's leaving his 2 teammates on defense. And so, no rocket packs there, but I'm sure he'll pick some up middle and there's some there. So, looks like he's, his strategy, or the blue team strategy in this game, I was going to say have 2 defenders and then send Hops on offense, but it looks like the 2 blue players were in the middle with him there, so that may not be the case. So, looks like Bones grabbed the flag. Somebody is attacking cleaner here in the middle. Looks like it was Hops. Able to land that rail. He has been keeping the amp so far to do that extra little bit of damage. Bone spawns. Looks like he's trying to leave base, grab the jacket armor. In my opinion, he should have maybe stayed and tried to get red armor, but he was able to grab Doc there. Eats a rocket, very low at this point. Got to be careful about eating a rail, so he does decide to go lower. Good decision there. He lets the enemy flag carrier go by. Again, I think that is the right decision, and maybe just try and wait for the red armor to spawn. It does spawn now, and so he's sitting in a very good position. Stan, on the other hand, does not have a tech. You know, he just grabbed the red armor there, should grab that health pack, so he's not sitting in a bad position. Again, if he gets attacked by Amp, 1 or 2 shots and he's going to go down, so he's just got to be careful of that. Maybe wait and grab that second red armor, and nice rocket there. Second rocket not so good, but deciding he doesn't want to stay there with Amp in his base, maybe calling out for help, telling his teammate that Amp is in base, and trying to do some chaining here. Not a wise decision when you're going against Amp, and they're able to get the cap here. Looks like there was some tech swaps there. He got stacked up, 200 armor, 150 health, and then grabs the Disruptor Shield. That is a super wise decision. He can take so much damage with Disruptor Shield when he's got full health and armor. As you can see there, he took a bunch of rockets and chain and was easily able to survive. So smart decision by the blue team there. Hops has the flag, trying to do some grenade off the wall. It didn't work in killing any of the enemies, but he was able to get the cap there. So has 100 health, 150 armor, so he's sitting pretty good there. Picked up the jacket armor to give him a little bit more. His rocket spam was able to get somebody coming around the corner, and nice rail there. So again, it looks like Hops is going on offense by himself. Was taken out there. Good coordination by the red players there to take down the amplifier. Looks like Forz may have that at this point. He should be trying to maybe grab some red armor. I'm not sure what he's doing. Looks like Cleaner's attacking here. Red armor's up. Be very wise to get that. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to grab it in time. The 2 blue players are kind of sticking together. Stan left the blue base without grabbing Disruptor Shield. Sitting right there. He'd have been very wise to grab that. Unfortunately, he did not. He's kind of stuck there for a second. Disruptor Shield's still there. Now there's a blue player right on him. Maybe he could have snuck back and tried to grab red armor. Instead, he just tries to grapple out of there and gets railed in the back. So good shot there by Bones, and he was able to return. Looks like For's playing some defense here. Still has power amplifier. Has 100 armor. Grab the jacket armor. The other red armor is so he is able to grab that. So he's sitting pretty good here on defense. So you know, nothing to really worry about at this point. Maybe you should try and branch out, see if you can kill a couple of the blue players and help his teammate get some more techs. Looks like he's doing at this point. If this was me personally, I would be maybe in the blue hallway, spamming rockets up towards the blue rocket launcher, trying to pick somebody off that way. Looks like he's just kind of hanging out at lower red. Has a chain gun out. If he does catch Yaz in the open, might do some damage there. Nice grappling by Yauza. Had both convinced that the enemy convinced he was going one way and went the other way. Does die, but spawns back in red base. Is able to pick up the red armor and maybe try it again here. Did eat a rocket, but he is able to survive. He only has 9 health or 9 armor at this point. He will survive a rail if he does get hit, and possibly still be able to get the cap here. So grappling kind of a long way around, but it doesn't matter. He is able to get that cap. He does have some backup by his teammates. So I did see the red armor spawn there. He should have maybe grabbed that at that point instead of running around in the outer, but you know, I guess he maybe didn't see it was spawned there. Hops has the flag right now, only has 80 health. Trying to do some keen grappling here. So far it's been working for him. Nice grappling, able to get into the blue base, possibly try and grab that amp. I'm not sure if it's just kind of stuck in the wall there. Some chaining and is able to take out the players. Even though he only had 80 health, he was able to get the cap, so good job on him there. Looks like he spawned in the red base. Didn't wait for armor, and that's kind of what happens is you're going to quickly die the first shot that happens. So not sure what Forge is doing. Has his grapple out, lower red. I don't know if that's going to be very effective. Now he's just kind of backing up to the middle. Kind of try and lead Hops off. Hops doing a grapple rocket jump to get a little bit extra speed there. And now he picked up the amp. Looks like he headed off the enemy flag carrier and was able to kill him before dying by the rocket spam. So 8-1, 11 minutes left to play. This game's looking very familiar to the first game that they played. So that wasn't a spoiler for people that didn't watch it. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch the first game. It is definitely worth a watch there. So right now, I'm not sure what the tech control is at this point. I haven't really been paying attention, I guess, that much to techs. Doesn't look like Hops has any tech. Did grab the red armor. Did eat a rocket to the face, so now he is down to 10 red armor. Looks like the red player Stan has Disruptor Shield. Good tech to have if you're carrying the flag. Needs to get that red armor. Does pick that up when it spawns. If he gets one more, he's going to be in a very good spot. Hops right now is very low. Does not have any red armor. Doesn't have very much health at this point either. And so he has to be careful here. The enemy team can take him down. Nice chain gunning there. He is able to pick up red armor and the auto dock. Still doesn't have very much health at this point, so he does have to be a little bit careful until he gets a little bit more health. Looks like he's just kind of camping above his ladders here. Nice rocket there by Yowza. And so looks like Stan's kind of pushing out into the blue base. I don't know if that's a wise choice, but maybe it is. Maybe if he shoots up the hallway here, spam some rockets. This is a good position to be in. Spam some rockets for anybody going around the corner. Was able to take out Bones there, so his teammate's able to pick that up, pick up some rocket packs so that you know, he's able to continue to spam. And bullies, I don't know what that's in regards to. So Stan's still sitting very well stacked here. Looks like Hops dropped the dock in order to pick up Amp. He was fairly stacked up, so I guess that is a good decision by him. And nice railing there. Kind of sometimes if you hide above the two ladders, it's very hard for players to see there. Sometimes you're able to get the first shot off, and so that does seem to be the case. And he has a pretty good idea right now where the players are going to be coming from, and is picking them off as soon as they come into base. So looks like maybe at this point, you know, not much is going on in his base. Maybe he should grab that second red armor. Stan looks like he's still fairly stacked up, spamming some rockets at this point, keeping the blue players out of the hallway, giving his teammates maybe a means to get into the enemy base. Looks like some of the spam by Stan was able to take down Bones. He's trying to do some chain here against a rocket launcher. This rocket launcher, Yasuo was very aggressive there, and even though he had Disruptor Shield, Yowza was able to keep putting the rockets into him and was able to take him down, so good job there by Yowza. Looks like Red has been continually attacking with no armor. They've been almost instantly taken out by the amp rockets and rails. Hops is almost fully stacked at this point, 10 more health than he will be. Nice grappling there by Stan. Unfortunately, he was taken out at the last second on the way out of the base. Looks like Yowza spawned in red base here. Was able to grab the red armor. He's got the two teammates helping defend him, and so he's able to sneak by middle, and was able to grab Super Shotgun and catch a couple players in the back. So good situational awareness on his part, and you know, Stan again has Disruptor Shield. Again, he has red armor. He just needs to be a little bit careful at this point, I think. Looks like Hops has, by the sounds of things, he has amp. Stan is out of rockets at this point, so he's got to be a little bit careful. And just maybe looks like Hops knew exactly where he was and came after him with Jane. Stan did not have any rockets to kind of keep him at bay, and so he did die. 10-1 at this point, 7 minutes left to play. So not looking good for the red team. I don't know. This round seems like they have more organization than last round, yet that's not working out for them like I predicted. So although I think a lot some grappling and just kind of, I think he turned his FPIs off, and so you stop moving. A little bit of a glitch, so a little bit humorous. Didn't really accomplish much, and so yeah, as I was saying, I think nice rockets and rails there. Able to get Hops pretty low. I think I don't know what red team could have done differently this round. Maybe get more of the red armor. I can't talk enough about how important the red armor is in this map. You can absorb so much more damage if you have the red armor. You can have a maximum of 200 armor instead of 50 armor, or 100 armor, sorry, like Keiko, and so it makes a huge difference. You'll also notice that and it's kind of a big thing, is spamming. It seems like the blue team, Hops in particular, are doing a lot more spamming. As always, he has a pretty good situational awareness of where the other team's going to be attacking him from. Nice rocket there. And so, not sure what he's doing at this point. Looks like he's maybe just waiting for Force to come across middle. Force is very low. Very low at this point. He has Disruptor Shield. Really should be careful and just wait for that red armor. He's not deciding to do that. I think that's not a wise decision at this point. You know, they need every cap they can get. Was able to pick up auto dock. Still though, without red armor, he has to be careful. They were able to take down. And he rocket jumped himself to death there. So 5 minutes left to play. They were able to take out Amp, is what he's trying to say there. And Hops is going after, I'm not sure who the red player is at this point. Looks like it was Stan. Was able to get Haste back. Has Railgun. Still doesn't have any armor or anything. Doing some rail spam here. Was taken out, so looks like he's spawning near red base. He's going to try and get out. The cleaner's there with a chain gun, able to take Hops out. Hops is always waiting with the super shotgun, it seems. Even though he had Disruptor Shield, Force was taken down. And so he was pretty stacked up at that point, but a couple big bites by Hops, and he did fall. And so able to dodge a lot of the rockets by Hops, and was able to take him down there with the super shotgun. So good job there. Looks like he's attacking the blue base at this point. Looks like he's trying for that red armor, possibly. Not really sure. His team was able to get a cap. I don't think Force was helping his team very much there to help him get a cap, sitting here by himself on blue base, but regardless, they were able to get the cap. Stan saying, "Look at you." Not sure who that's directed towards. I'm assuming it would be Hops. Nice tech swap there. Now he has auto dock. Looks like he's kind of hanging out. Good decision, I would say. Wait to get some more health and armor from the auto dock. The enemy team has his flag, so it's no rush to get across the middle. Looks like he did eat a couple rails there. Is able to kill one of the pursuers, and should be maybe trying to get some red armor. Instead, he lets the enemy come in and maybe grab his red armor. Even misses jacket armor there. Not looking good for him. He doesn't have any armor to speak of. The other team, both players are in his base. He's got to be careful. Nice rocket there. I'm not sure where the enemy flag carrier is at this point. He is still sitting at the red armor, just kind of avoiding damage. Nice rail there by Force, and they're able to get a cap off of that. That's pretty funny. And so good job there by Force to land that rail. And the red armor was spawned there. He misses the red armor. Again, with Doc, you always want to have red armor. I don't know why he's trying to attack the enemy base at this point. I don't think this is the right decision. We'll find out if it is. It doesn't look like there's any blue players here. Again, there is one blue player. It sounds like he has haste, attacking him with chain. Again, I have to talk about trying to chain somebody that has the auto dock. It's very hard to do unless you have haste. Nice railing there by Bones. Hops trying to do some chain gunning here with only 13 health left to go. Not sure how effective that's going to be. Nice rocket, predicting that he was coming there. And then he blows himself up. Nice spawn location. Decides to take Amp here. I don't think most players would get away with taking Amp here. Of course, Hops being a better player, he may get away with that. He's very low at this point, and Stan was able to take him down. So possibly he should have taken Disruptor Shield and maybe did some spam rockets towards Amp. Keep the other team from trying to get it until maybe he was sitting a little bit with a little bit more health and armor. It's hard to say. It's always to judge things in hindsight. So nice rails there by Hops. Unable to return the flag. They finally do. Looks like Force is there to grab the flag. He's got to be careful. He does get railed in the back, and looks like that will be another cap for the other team. So 50 seconds left to play. 12-3. So looks like both these matches were kind of a landslide. So hopefully Red can maybe do some practicing together or do some better communication, come up with a better game plan, and use that in their future games. As always, any team with Hops on it is geared. It's kind of always favored to win, I guess. Looks like the red armor was up there. At this point, Yowza doesn't have any armor, so maybe he should have went for that. At this point, like I said, though, it doesn't really matter. Anything that happens after 1 minute left to play with, you know, a 9-point lead, it doesn't matter. So good job on both teams. Good job by the blue team in particular. Looks like they are going to take a win here. They've got another cap here, so and that's the end of it. So thanks for watching, guys. I always appreciate it. As you can see from the blue team, Hops is a good 100 points in the lead. The other two players are very close, and it looks like all three of the red players are very close as well. So good game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.